And for my first magic trick, we shall make a bus appear out of thin air! Ha ha ha! Welcome to Van's Magical Adventures of Trails Through Daybreak II Part 8 and 17? Right, gang? 17? In the previous video, we finished up Act 1, B1, or whatever. The substitute Spriggans. Didn't really talk about it at the. Also, Van, you're getting fucking donked on in the level department. What the hell? Due to the catcher level 23, your weak ass is level 14. Oh man, this is what you get for slacking these last couple months. But back to what I was going to say. Since I didn't really talk about it at the end of the last video, where we actually finished the Nadia Swin stuff. Verdict, if we were to, you know, do a little post chapter review, I would say pretty good. Character interactions and stuff were great. I mean, I really like Swin and Nadia, and just the nice change of, plus Elaine as well, the nice change of pace of focusing on different characters, especially for an extended period of time like that. You know, it's almost kind of like having a very long side story, in a sense, so I really like that. The plot for the chapter was kind of whatever. The whole we gotta find what's causing the Orbal disturbances is, you know, it was fine. Just kind of like an excuse basically to have the gang run around and do stuff. I really like the side quests. Those are some pretty good side quests. Very, like, kind of long, and they didn't feel like super like throwaway. So overall, pretty dang good. Are you still not satisfied with the scene, Mr. Gotti? I can tweak my performance however you like. Nah, you played your part to a T, Nina. Just feels like we need a little je ne sais quoi to tie things together for cutting to the climax. Maybe if you took off your clothes. No shame in asking for advice if you need it. The whole point of this blockbuster crossover is to raise support for the survivors of Crave Village, right? Oh, is it? Knowing that, I'd like to help in any way I can. Looks like Grammy and them are ironing stuff out. Let's not butt in. They've got enough on their plates.
I never realized there were so many people involved in making a movie.
Yeah, it's not just actors and directors out here. Takes a village to make the magic happen.
Yeah, until Katra apparently gets all those people in the village fired because he's so good at his job. Brother, your ass would not cut it in crossbow. You need to hurry up. You're not gonna make it in time. You are not zooming. His ass is not zooming. About halfway done with today's deliveries. I tell you, this job ain't no walk in the park. I got work for it took me on this way back in my street punk days, though, so I can't just leave him out to dry. Anyway, not much longer now. Time for me to get my ass in gear. Brother, you gotta get to moving. Oh, he would not cut it, man. People in Crossbow would eat his ass alive, and not in the fun way. They'd be like, I ordered this shit 18 minutes ago. Why isn't it here? Let's kill him. Let's beat his ass to death in the public square. Also, stop stealing Shino's menu, you frauds. You cowards. Welcome. Can I interest you in our specialty seafood dishes? Here in Messeldam, you can enjoy the taste of the Northern Sea's bounty fresh out of the ocean. It is our pleasure to share the culinary experience with those who visit our fair city.
What can I get for you?
Alright, here's how you make a salad. Fucking toss some lettuce in, and then everything else, anything else that you want. Boom, you got a salad.
Thanks for shopping.
What? Yeah, there we go. A gorgeous Cobb salad. Agree to disagree. I don't know, I've never actually had a Cobb salad. It's got like a bunch of like nuts and stuff in it though. I'm not like a, right? That's what I'm thinking of. No, I'm not a big nut guy. I guess like almonds and stuff. Nah, man. I ain't about that life.
Why, hello there.
I'm more of a Caesar lad, you know, fairly standard. Welcome. Are you out of town? I've got a wide assortment of goods here that would Be perfect for souvenirs if you'd like to take a look. Our shop carries specialty items from Messeldam, Remiferia, and even Northumbria. Is it a bunch of salt? Too soon, or? You're bound to find something that'll tickle your fancy.
Let me know if you need anything at all.
I was about to say, you ain't got shit for souvenirs, lady? A wooden animal puzzle for the Yoomster? Gives more time to hook a fish. Enlarges your rod. Ho ho, enlarges my rod. Well, that's all you had to say, ma'am. I'll give you everything for that.
Please, come back anytime.
Handicrafts from Remiferia and Northumbria make for popular souvenirs here in Messeldam. High quality winter clothing imported from the north is another one of our big sellers. My point is, our selection here differs quite a bit from what you find in other towns, so be sure to enjoy. A picture book with cute and trendy illustrations that Agnes is fond of might be a good gift. Well, I mean, she's already seen the pictures. I mean, kind of makes it sound like she already has it, but...
Thank you.
Or does it just mean that she's fond of cute and trendy illustrations in general, but not these specific ones?
Thanks a bunch, Van!
Ah, the Northern Sea. I'm a little surprised it's not too cold out there this time of year.
I think that's because the flow of ocean currents keeps the port ice-free.
It's like a gateway that connects all the northern countries, like Orid, Lemon, and Remiferia.
Seems like a good fishing spot.
How do we fish again? Oh,
Let's
there we
do
go.
this thing.
Alright.
There.
Got a prescription for some fishing.
That's it.
Yeah, how does this work again? Well, oh, I gotta hold it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Nice. I got one.
Absolutely embarrassing. Get that shit off my screen.
There. That's it.
Oh, that's a whopper. Okay,
Nice.
it's not really a whopper, but I mean, rank C. How much you rank? Freaking eat my ass. I saw another one over here. Oh, I think I saw the shard token. There's a fishy over there. Oh, it's Van, and he brought friends. I don't know who you are. Are you the fishing people? Yeah, okay, I remember Makino. Fancy seeing you all the way out of Messeldam. Do you know these people, Van? If it can breathe, Van knows it. Yeah, we met a while ago in the capital. They, persuaded me to take some fishing gear off their hands. Doesn't seem like you're too pressed about it the way you've been carrying that rod around everywhere. What can I say? It helps pass the time. What matters is that you're enjoying yourself. It's just as much of an angling aficionado as these two, so any newcomers to the sport are more than welcome. It's the same with us. You came to make a rare catch that can be found in Messeldam's winter waters. I also plan on posting a pic of it on our social media account afterwards. We just launched it, so check us out when you get the chance. Oh, and here's a little something for the road. You should cast a few lines with this if you're up for it. Hey, thank you. Keep it in mind. A lot of winter fish are especially delicious since their flesh is firmer. I know how to clean and fillet them too. Not as good as Grandpa Ahab, but still. Maybe I'll prepare something for Shannon and Makino to eat if you catch anything tasty.
Alrighty.
Sure is cold here, huh? I guess that's what happens when you're right next to the ocean. Maybe I should buy a hot drink for prepping my gear. I already got my hot drink right here, baby. It's actually a little too hot, so I'm not gonna take a sip of the sauce, but... This is my first time saltwater fishing. I'm so excited I can barely hold my rod in one place. You should cast a few lines with us too if you're up for it. Nah, the fish suck here. They're bad fish. Yeah. Now, I mean, because it's like, I feel like if I turn the environment, because that is like a little too quiet. But, okay, we are at, I thought we were at 3. Maybe we should be at 3. And then you won't say it again. You said something that it's just as lovely in winter, isn't it? But it's just like the ads that play, because apparently I can't even fucking play a video game without being advertised about fake shit. Shit's crazy, man. The marketing people, I don't know why, we handed the world over to them. Doesn't make any damn sense. And I'm not gonna say marketing doesn't work, because like it does, but I do think it is like, I think they glaze marketing a little too much. You know, like I remember, I guess back during the Olympics, I was eating somewhere and they had the Olympics on, and it was like an advertisement for Coke. And I'm like, guys, nobody should be advertising at the Olympics. If you have enough money to advertise at the Olympics, you don't need to do advertising. You know what the advertising for Coke is? The fact that it's existed for like 100 years and has been like the definitive, like, sweet beverage the world over. The best advertisement for Coke is the fact that, like, you know, your parents like it. You don't need to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to let people know that, hey, Coke exists. Doesn't make any damn sense. Like, I'm sure it increases sales a little bit, but I'm just not convinced that the money spent on marketing actually is worth it for large brands. Same with, like, does Amazon, if Amazon never ran a commercial again, I'm pretty sure it would not affect their bottom line in the slightest. Like, there's no fucker out there that's like, holy hell, did you just learn about this website called Amazon? Apparently you could like order shit online. Like, these people don't exist. At least not in a high enough number to actually be worth advertising
This
to.
place seems different from the rest of the town.
These are the backstreets of Messeldam. I hear this place is kinda sketch.
Makes sense. Almada's old HQ is right around here after all.
Okay, so there's red exclamation points wherever I go, so. Oh, Zect Arms? Oh, it's you. What in the? You never mentioned that this research trip would take us halfway across the country. I was only hoping to push back my next deadline. I mean, take it easy and go cafe hopping. According to you numbskull, you sloppy thoughtless ogre. But you're the one who said you wanted to travel around gathering material. If this isn't working out, though, I can always take you back to Edith to work on that draft. Well, I mean, okay, maybe I was a little harsh. I think I just had a breakthrough. I knew you would, Mr. Kokona. That settles it. Let the field work continue. I didn't realize how crime-infested Messeldam's back alleys were. Still, Miss Kokona and her work are depending on me. I'll keep her safe, come what may. I swear to my life as her editor. Yeah, it's so crime-infested. There's, graffiti? I guess that dude, he looks a little shady. I'll give you that. Things always end up like this whenever Cronin's involved. I'll admit, though, even this is preferable to the agony of artist/writer's block. There has to be somewhere in this town that I can laze around. Okay, I mean, yeah, there is a murder going on right now. That's not our business. Hey, sir, if you're still alive after this, if you post 4 SPG, maybe we'll help you out. I ain't seen your face around before, buddy. You just passing through town? I see you got a lady friend with you right now. How about you give her the slip lid and swing by this way? There's a real nice place I can get you into. You got your manly urges, don't you? No shame in that. You don't have to pass. Why don't you solicit someone who actually has time to waste? Ah, come on. No need to be like that. Whoa, now, hold on a tick. Your lady friend here. She looks just like that famous actress. No, wait, you actually are her, ain't you? You know, I'm also scouting for young women looking to, shall we say, market themselves. We can work something out if you like. No, I don't like. That's that shit I don't like. Clearly no one ever taught this creep how to treat a lady. You knew it was a lost cause. You went for it anyway. This is a barker who's never known fear. Well, I mean, if you ever change your mind, come find me and I'll get you in one of the best clubs in town. Me, I got no qualms with playing the long game. That comes both for pulling the customers in and getting new gals on the roster. I could just feel that there was one there. I couldn't hear.
It's fishing time. Will
Damn
do.
true.
Okay, let's see what I can catch. Hink.
I do like that everyone can fish.
You're mine.
I'm trying to speed run it.
Decent catch, I guess.
Damn, Van, you just got blown the fuck out. Oh, I didn't actually want to try again. Ah! I don't give a damn if you're from Armada or All-Father. This is my town, you hear? Oh, that's pretty good, sir. And where'd you put that whopper I fished up? It was bigger than the ship, for crying out loud. Bigger than the ghost ship, damn it. Is this gentleman okay? You must see one of the homeless, the kind that's a little far gone by the looks of it. The world's no stranger to this sort of thing. We'll just keep our noses to ourselves and stay out of trouble. Last night's client was a bust. Guess there's more and better where he came from, though. Still, the people who visit our club have really gone down in quality lately. Well, whatever. I'll keep turning tricks on my own terms. No more, no less.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
No. We hate fun. Anything turn up on your end? Not yet. Where the hell's that damn brat? There's lookouts posted at every way in or out of the city. He's got no place to run. We'll find him if we gotta turn over every last rock in the street. I'll start with this one. Someone's coming, you know the drill. What's up with those two? Sounds like they're in the middle of a manhunt. Something smells off about this. Granted, it could just be because we're in the alley. Yeah, I think that's just piss. Let's focus on our investigation for now. We still need to get a handle on the situation in Messeldam.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Nope. We want to have a lot of fun for free. What sort of business could you possibly have with me, strangers? You tourists who took the wrong turn, and you customers looking to buy some gummies. Don't get all tense. I'm just a small business owner. The people bring the demand, and I bring the supply. That's all. Is this man talking about what I think he is? Yeah, he deals in illegal substances. People say Messeldam was a breeding ground for this kind of thing, even before the Mafia moved in. Looks like that hasn't changed. Damn, I think they would have wised up with everything that went down with Armada. And to top it off, he's using candy as a street name. Gummies. Makes me sick to my stomach. So sick that I could probably take a gummy to calm me down. That's the part that gets you? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. He is a sweet aficionado. My gummies come in different types to suit each customer's needs. You looking to get as high as a kite or slow down and veg out? Just let a guy know and I'll share my Rex. You got any gummies that'll tell me the lottery numbers for next week? That'll make me so far. I'll ascend to a greater plane of existence. Yeah, you do gotta have a mirror if you want the good stuff. Damn true, partner. Damn true. Cinema.
This theater plays all kinds of movies, including independent films.
Oh, really? Then movie fans must be in love with this place.
They do hold one of the film festivals here. It tracks that they'd want to appeal to film buffs.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale at the shop. Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Welcome to Extra Cinemas, where all are invited to watch to their heart's content as long as they can pay. As the premier theater of Messeldam, a cradle of movie culture, we offer a wide selection for our guests to choose from. And many associate the city with more niche artistic works, apt to impart to our local film festival. However, we are also screening a range of more conventional entertainment movies for your viewing pleasure. Some of them even have Judith Lannister in it.
And enjoy the film.
On a related note, director Gotti Shoot appears to be on schedule. Another masterpiece in the making, I'm sure. The director actually graced our theater with his presence earlier. He even had the pleasure of engaging him in a bit of conversation.
We have merchandise for the movie on sale.
My, was it elucidating. His straightforward views on entertainment are decidedly refreshing, not to mention right on the mark. TNA. And F&V, that was the other one. The production director Gotti put on at the Tharbad Film Festival last year was met with critical acclaim. That's all well and good, but it caught on so much here that I feel our city will try and rip it off. What I want is for Messeldam Film Festival to differentiate itself through its unique and original style. Blindly emulating the Tharbad Film Festival in an attempt to chase its success is something I just can't support. I mean, that makes sense.
Well,
You know, you can have the one for, like, normal people, and then you got the cool one for snobs. The Messeldam Film Festival has long promoted the artistic side of movie culture, and that has value. I just hope they can continue putting on the event while keeping those roots in mind.
Remember your visit. Welcome.
Would you like to buy a ticket? The Lady Justice and Pawn the Crop Muncher? Oh shit. It's fucking Tomatario's movie, man.
Welcome. Thank you for your visit today.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, does that say shade? I thought that was saying snade. So I was trying to read it, and I was like, I don't... What the fuck does snade mean? I don't want to seem like a dumbass, but that's supposed to be an H. Okay. That makes more sense, because I was like, what the fuck does... Like, I mean, I get what they're... It's like, you know, some sort of split personality thing or something, or she's like there's a ghost, or... But yeah, shade, that makes more sense. Alright, start me with Robin. A legal thriller. Holy, that's my jam. Do we go to the courtroom? I love courtroom dramas.
Thank you for your visit today.
What? Can I not pick both?
Showing on screen too?
We're just gonna tell one of them to fuck off?
If you have a ticket,
I don't know why it's asking. It's 3 tickets for Robin and the Lady I mean, because it didn't do that in the other one. I do like the idea of just buying a ticket for like Catra and telling Judith to fuck off, or vice versa. Van headed to the theater with his company of choice, having decided to watch a movie during their work break. Yeah, our work break that we literally just started work. Well, time to watch a movie. Robin, a rookie lawyer with a burning sense of justice, is embroiled in a case regarding the attempted murder of a homeless man. The defendant is a high school student named Eric, who's arrested on suspicion of assaulting the man with a steel pipe. He professes his innocence, however, claiming he was knocked unconscious when he stumbled upon the scene of the crime. Eric also testifies that he clearly remembers the face of his assailant. His name is Virgil, who just happens to be a major witness for the prosecution and an heir to a large local business. The rumor mill paints Virgil as a man with a violent streak, and he has thus far eluded the eye of the law due to his father's influence. In this case, his father applies pressure to local authorities and prosecutors' office to give Virgil's testimony precedence in court. He also throws his weight around with other parties involved, including the law firm Robin works for, though this does little to deter her. Unwilling to let this mockery of justice go on any further, she makes her final stand in the courtroom.
as you can see, my
Do they have
client
any
wasn't
other
captured
actors?
on the security cameras until
No
after
offense.
Virgil had arrived at the scene of the crime. Therefore, I'm calling the veracity of Virgil's statement into question. I don't believe he arrived in the nick of time to stop the attack. Furthermore, his claim about prying the pipe out of my client's hand strikes me as odd, considering his fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the weapon. In light of these contradictions, I think we can safely conclude Virgil's testimony is a sham.
Objection!
Don't just sit there, Father. Do something!
I know I
Stop
lied, but let me do my
doing this
testimony again.
nonsense. I never thought such vital evidence would come out in the final hearing. Objection! This is clearly a stall tactic on the part of the defense. It's time we brought this farce of a trial to an...
Objection overruled. This evidence sheds new light on the case. The trial will proceed. I do not want to leave even a single stone unturned. Not at this juncture.
That filthy little lawyer's ruining everything. Damn her!
Thank you, Robin. Thank you so much. You believed in me, even when no one else would. But if this all goes south, Would you be in danger?
I'll be all right. Trust me. I'm not backing down until we get that not guilty verdict. People with power and wealth are not above the law.
Well...
I swear on my badge, I
Well...
will not allow them to taint our legal system.
And the post-credit scroll is, And then Virgil was, you know, acquitted, and it turns out that, the fucking Eric had to be executed. Their portrayal of a victim suffering from false accusations of people in positions of power was unfortunately very true to life. The film may have ended with Eric's acquittal, but in the real world, many people in his position are wrongfully convicted. All the more reason why we need lawyers who will seek out the truth and also expose people who try and suppress it. Well, also you need, you know, a populace willing to actually think critically about cases and stuff. Although I get that's easier said than done. Or in a, you know, a case of a judge trial, you need a non-corrupt judge. That's why conducting, or just a judge that's not a dumbass, because sometimes it's not necessarily corrupted, sometimes they're just actually stupid. That's why conducting proper forensic investigations is so important. As a researcher myself, I want to do what I can to improve that kind of technology. Phew, watching that makes me remember how stressed I was during the filming. I had to reread the script over and over again. There was so much legal jargon, and some of those lines are really hard. It took a lot of practice to get them down pat. There was exactly zero legal jargon. The biggest word you used was veracity. That's like a self-report, Judith. Yeah, I get it. Even if the lawyer character was wet behind the ears, she'd still be comfortable using that vernacular. Like, that's a more complicated word than anything you said. I did interviews with real lawyers and went to see some live trials in order to prepare for the role. It was really educational and pretty fun to boot. Now that effort showed in your performance. You looked right at home in that role. Okay. Well, I wanted to look at the,
Confirming schedule.
No, it's here we go. I was gonna look at the brochure real quick. The protagonist, Robin Judith Lannister, is a fledgling attorney whose heart beats for justice. When a high schooler named Eric becomes the lead suspect in an attempted murder of a homeless man, Robin ends up on the case to prove his innocence. Her journey for the truth leads her to perilous waters. Rita Rockford, archaeologist and treasure hunter extraordinaire, is off on her latest adventure, a quest for the Golden Staff of Sala, an artifact that caused a cataclysm in ancient times. While traversing ruins in the farthest reaches of the continent, she encounters an indigenous girl and... Oh, that was Shahina. Okay. That's kind of... I wouldn't have picked up on that. I mean, I know the voices were similar now that I think about it, but I just kind of chalked that up to... You know, it's secondary characters. You just have people voice whatever. Where could the staff be hidden, and what destiny have in store for Rita and Asha? Oh, these always had a second page? Judith Lannister stars in this exhilarating action flick in spite of some extreme conditions of the shooting location. Seems to have risen to the expectations of the audience and her directors by performing all of her own stunts. Meanwhile, the indigenous girl Asha was played by Shahina, making her film debut performance. She did a fantastic job, but it seems shooting her very first film involved its fair share of challenges. Judith gave me all sorts of advice during the filming. It didn't feel like I managed to put it all into practice, though, which was frustrating, but I know I'll be doing even better next time. Shahina said this with a brilliant smile. We'll be looking forward to her next performance. In this film, Judith Lannister plays Robin, a young lawyer with a burning conviction and will stand against injustice. She was reportedly cast directly by the director and didn't even have to audition. We interviewed her after principal photography wrapped, and she had this to say. Robin's the sort of person who'll look anyone in the eye and give it to them straight, no matter who they are or where they're from. I can relate to her in that way, and seeing as I was typically chosen to play her, I put all my acting skills forward to do the part justice. And load me. Oh, Miss Lannister! I wanted to watch a movie, not talk to you. Peasant. Thank you for taking your time out of your busy schedule to give me an autograph. I'll treasure it my life. It ain't all that important, lady. No, thank you for supporting me. It's always a pleasure to make a fan's day. Smooth one. You know how to please your adoring public. The The fact that she was even willing to indulge an admirer like me is just incredible. I mean, it's literally the least you can do. At first I was hoping to sneak a peek at the filming location during my lunch break. Anything more would be just a bother. But then, figuring there was nothing to lose, I asked her to sign something for me in between takes. Imagine my shock when she actually said yes.
I will bring it to life.
Don't mention it, indulgent admirers is all part of an actress's job. I'll stop by the theater against my shoot and my personal business are out of the way. See you then. Wow, Judith's popularity is strong as ever. The secret probably lies in the way she interacts with her fan base.
Welcome.
Okay. Pawn me. It's a drama. Shit'll fucking rock you to your soul. Yep, alright. Fight only one person is so funny. Go punch Sandcatcher. Me and Judy, we're watching Pawn. This is real hardcore shit. A kid like you wouldn't be ready for it. A boy named Nicholas finds a baby crop muncher named Pawn, who he raises in secret from his parents, and the two become fast friends. But one day he walks into his family garden and finds the fields and apple trees vandalized. And the culprit is none other than Pawn, driven to carry out his garden variety crime due to his instincts as a monster. Nicholas berates Pawn, causing tears to well up in the little creature's eyes, and the next day Pawn is nowhere to be seen. 3 years pass. One day Nicholas hears about a pest digging up the fields in a nearby village, so he decides to pay them a visit. Feelings of hope and dread take hold of Nicholas's heart as he ponders whether he will be reuniting with his old friend. And when he arrives, he finds a monster digging up a field, and it was without a doubt Pawn. And then the farmer shot him with a shotgun.
Pawn,
The end.
Why are you digging up the field? There are holes everywhere! You promised over and over again that you'd stop doing this! I trusted you! You really are a monster! Why did I ever think we could be friends? I wish I'd ever met you!
Kinda fucked up.
There he goes, off into the forest. Hold on. This farm looks abandoned. I don't think anyone's lived here in years. I don't see any crops around, so why would he... No. I had it all wrong. He wasn't digging for crops, he was plowing the fields. What have I done? Wait! Come back, Pawn! Pawn!
Instead of talking about the movie, it's just Catcher and Judith fucking sobbing uncontrollably. It didn't take long for the story to get its hooks in me, given my relationship with Theo and Zeros. Although I'm not sure if you can really compare AI with living creatures. And why would you want to? Both of them are an important part of your life. Yeah, I suppose you're right. So, what are the most important things in your life, Anne? Perhaps it's sweets, or your truck? Humanity. I mean, I like sweets, but I wouldn't call them the most important thing. The truck's up there, though. My partner's a beaut. Oh, jeez, think about mascara starting to run. They were such good friends, but they were torn apart. It's just so sad. Getting a little misty out, are we? Guess it's safe to say this one's a winner for you. Where's the sequel when they get back together? They have to make it. Yeah, I doubt this will get a sequel. Sorry, Judith. Looks like the son can remember the brochures to the movie. One day, a young boy named Nicholas wanders through the fields and stumbles across a baby crop muncher. Dubbing the troublous pest Pawn, he brings it home to raise behind his parents' backs. The two become fast friends, but in the end, Pawn is still a monster. Its instincts lead it to ravage the fields and eat all the apples off the family's trees. Pawn's goal is his friend, and the next day he awakens to find that Pawn is nowhere to be seen. I mean, you know, I feel for Pawn. You can't get mad at the dog for, like, eating dog shit. It's kind of just in their nature. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. Sorry, lady. I didn't mean to talk to you again.
Thank you for your visit today.
Man headed into the theater with his company of choice. Just Catra. Judith, go away. We don't know if you can handle this. Lizzie, a diffident introvert, is struggling to adjust to her new public-facing job. One night, she stares into her mirror and whispers to her reflection, "I wish I could change. I wish I could express myself, my real self." Several days pass, and suddenly Lizzie finds herself inundated with thank yous and incessant praise for her successful sales streaks. Lizzie contemplates how this might have happened, and despite the insanity of the idea, begins to wonder if this is the work of another her. One day she notices a coworker slacking off and thinks to herself, "Why bother coming to the office if you're not going to do anything?" Other stray thoughts run across her mind, such as, "I wish my annoying neighbor Barbara would just die already." The next day, Lizzie learns the slacker got into a traffic accident on the way home to work. Distraught, she races over to Barbara's apartment.
No! Don't come any closer! Stop! Please!
Barbara, are you okay?
My, how curious. Since when did I have a look-alike?
No, it's just like I feared. My wish actually came true. Please, just drop the knife. I don't want this. I don't want this at all.
Liar. You know, you remind me of how I used to be. A filthy, yellow-bellied coward. But I'm not that person anymore. I changed. I decided to accept myself just as I am. Now I have the courage to make my own choices, like killing poor, miserable Barbara.
Two Lizzies? What's going on? I don't understand!
There's no time to explain. Barbara, get up! We have to run! So, I have my very own doppelganger, and she actually thinks she's the real me. How cute. I'll allow her to live out that fantasy for a while. Ever since I made that wish, I've felt so free. But if she tries to take that away from me, I'll cast a light on that two-faced lie and make her fade into nothing.
Spooky. Kind of like that one. Like, at least like as the plot concept. It's kind of neat. Oh yeah, also I like how the moral of the story is that extroverts are evil and murderers. That's what the movie was about, right? That's what they were trying to say. That was the message. Is that if you like talking to people, you're a monster? Catra, you okay, bud? I'm alright. I normally don't have any trouble with horror. I was even fine with that other horror movie from last year, the one with the fucked up story about the dang old Mishi. Horrifying. Everything involving the mirror hit a little closer to home than I expected. Yeah, I can see why. The same mirror is like windows into the soul. Some people even put a cloth over them when they're not. Crap, sorry, shutting up now. Wouldn't want you to develop a mirror phobia or something. No, this is nothing. I'm a boy after all. I won't let myself be swayed by something that has absolutely no basis in science. Also, little gender normative of you there, Catra. Whoa, easy there, Catra. Why did the main character immediately jump to, "Oh no, I might have a doppelganger"? Because she saw herself? I don't know. It all seemed a little contrived to me. Okay, I mean, that is fair. Wow, I didn't think I'd be hearing a scathing critique from you. I will say the twist caught me off guard. I had no idea that Lizzie, who was after Barbara, was the real one. In contrast to her introverted self in the first half, the psychopath sure turned into the second worked in the movie's favor. What? I read that wrong. The contrast between her introverted self in the first half and the psychopath she turned into in the second worked in the movie's favor. Okay. Some of the words were wrong in my brain. Now that I think about it, that thriller from last year, Sober Curious, is also about how we all have two sides. In the end, sometimes the most terrifying monsters are humans themselves. Yeah, like those people who actually enjoy being salespersons. Absolute monsters. Can't trust them. One evening, our protagonist, an introverted, worry-stricken young woman named Lizzie, finds herself gazing into the mirror, muttering, "I wish I could change." A few days later, a series of inexplicable events occur, none of which she can recall. Though it strains belief, Lizzie is forced to confront the possibility that there's another Lizzie out there. Her doppelganger.
Thank you for your visit today.
Oh no, we actually did already talk to you. Collaborative film team software. I thought I was just gonna redo your initial dialogue. It's like a dream come true, and the shooting location being only a hop, skip, and a jump away is a cherry on top. Oh, I can't come up soon enough. Here's hoping it draws in a massive audience. Alright.
I'm really looking forward to the film festival.
Me too, brother. Me too. The movies are fun. I still do kind of wish I mean, I guess they're in place of the books, but I kind of prefer the books over the movies, even if they are kind of cool. Like, the books just have, like, more potential, right? Than any of, like, the little movie vignettes. Alright, class, it's time to begin our lesson. Today we'll be taking a deeper look into the culture of our local region. Messeldam is known for its thriving scene of cultural arts originating from the north. For example, Mina, you practice ballet, don't you? Mm-hmm. A lot of people say I've gotten really good lately. There's a recital coming up this weekend, and I've been working extra hard for it. I watched Mina dance at one of those a while ago. It was super pretty. You should bring the church to see her too, Sister Olga. I appreciate the invitation, Tony, but let's get back to our lecture, shall we? Alright, fuck you. Now our first topic is how cultural arts in the northern regions such as ballet took root here. Boring! Amsterdam has a whole lot of history behind it. I wonder if Mama and Papa like living here too. I'm gonna ask them when I go home. Dad says I'm good at ballet too, so I'm gonna do my best and keep at it. I wanted to tell one of my classmates about the recital too, but he didn't come to Sunday school today either. Maybe something really did happen to him. The class was started in order to help the children develop some pride in their community culture. Many of them are left feeling anxious and unsure due to the various problems Messeldam faces. But even so, I don't want them growing up to resent their hometown. They deserve to look back on these days with fond memories. True, that's pretty true.
May Helios be with us.
I wonder what this Spriggan is like, even. You don't suppose this girl put in a request? Kinda think of it, we haven't checked the bulletin boards yet. Let's go take a look. Though it's been long since Almada's collapse, many of us yet harbor unrest within our hearts. The reality is that there are many of who have gone astray, but are they not also human? Can we not face and understand them? What reason do people err? By confronting these truths and striving to empathize, you can reshape our fear and unrest for the better. We mustn't see them as demons beyond our comprehension, for on the whole, they, like us, are the children of the goddess. I don't know, Melchior seemed pretty evil to me, but you know, whatever. Preach your shit, my dude. I respect your views, even if I don't necessarily align with them. Even before that dreadful mafia took hold here, this city has suffered from many issues. Those who perpetrate them are still fellow human beings. Only by confronting and at times redeeming them, we can achieve true tranquility. Yeah, maybe. Okay, you built in a slight, you know, out there. At times we redeem them. At times. I can get on board with that. It's our duty as members of the clergy to guide the people without prejudice or oversimplification. There is much I can learn from Father Rodian's tolerant and impartial ways. I have to come to question the significance of treading into the affairs of those who have lost their way. Surely there must be options other than confronting those who have shown no signs of repenting for their misdeeds. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's a complicated question right there. And even my own views on it kind of shift back and forth. over, you know, at what point is an act, like, irredeemable, so to speak? That's a hard question right there. Bathhouse. Skirt.
Don't worry, guys. This bathhouse does, in fact, come complete with a sweet, sweet sauna.
So, you looked into that before coming here, huh? Why am I not surprised?
Ah, you're from out of town, aren't you? Any and all travelers are more than welcome to bathe here. Why don't you take this chance to experience an authentic Lolas? Lolas are a type of sauna developed in Remiferia, North Ambria, as I recall. Thank you, Catchopedia. I suppose it's no surprise there'd be one in the northern part, Port Town. Yeah, the real deal is something else. Once you tried one, it sticks with you for life. First you hit yourself with something called a Vita to improve your circulation. Then the aromatics and herbs get added into it. Okay, let's stop there before you launch into another rambling session. You know what, Judith? You lost some points. Sometimes you gotta let somebody, you know, gush about their niche interest. You know, even if you're not into it, you gotta smile and say, "Oh, that's cool." And who knows? Maybe it actually will be interesting. And if it isn't, worst case scenario, you lost a few minutes of your life and you made somebody happy. Which, I mean, isn't that why we're here on this fucking blue marble? To try and make other people happy at least a little bit. At least a little bit. Aren't you a knowledgeable young man? Feel free to drop by whenever you get a chance. Well, those will satisfy the pickiest of connoisseurs, even those born and raised on them agree. Time, it just isn't for me. I intend to continue managing this place for a long, long time yet. Lately, I've even been experimenting with extra aromas and other methods to keep the experience fresh for my customers. You can be sure of one thing, as long as I draw breath, this bathhouse will always be on the rise.
Nothing, pizza.
That's the stuff.
Don't you think it's a little too steamy in here?
I don't know.
It's so nice and warm in here.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't completely leave Catra out. That's nice.
That sure perked me up.
Come see us again.
Nothing like a good hot bath.
Orbal factory. We missed the news break. Oh yeah, we never checked the radio back in fucking Act 1. We'll never know what was popping, what sort of traffic incidents there were, because when I wanted to look, they were like, no, you gotta go to the fucking Matrix. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to the digital world. Welcome to Levinsky's Orbal Factory. Would you like to browse our wares? Our workshop has been creating these traditional northern-style ceramics for generations now. They require the use of delicate techniques and have received much praise over the years, a fact that we are very proud of. We also do some consignment sales and ornament maintenance on behalf of certain... Check it out. They then trust us with these duties reflects their faith in the aforementioned techniques we've mastered. Yeah, okay, what you sell?
Allow me to
brother?
assist.
Bunch of garbage. Garbage. Virgo. Oh, that's... it's not great. It is cheap, though, so... we probably do want a Phalos. Who up getting these slots open? And what do your hollow cores do? Can I see? Not on this menu. Magic damage. The absorb magic shit. Cringe. And yours is like EP amp. No, it's EP minus cost. That's it. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it was pretty good. I remember for like the super high cost arts. Just so you didn't have to bother with, like, ever regening your mana, mainly. Which, you know, so not having to take a turn to regen mana is kind of like a DPS boost in a way.
I hope to see you again.
Requests for this next song, and it's coming at you live right now.
My grandfather was the one who originally built this workshop. All told, I have ways to go before I can measure up to him. A lot of loyal customers depending on us, though, so I plan on striving hard to reach his level.
Allow me to assist.
You guys already got upgraded. Well, how are you gonna pop into my game and say, oh, I'm level 23 and then not have upgraded weapons? That's cringe. That's embarrassing. How dare you? That probably is worth buying for Vanny Wan Wanny. These are also probably worth buying. Unfortunately, I ain't got no fucking money, bruh. We can sell our fish. I don't know if there's any reason to keep them. I mean, they might be used in food, possibly. But we will never know because we don't eat. Let's just use regular U. What the fuck are U material pluses used for? I feel like we never used them in the last game. Cause you don't even use them for upgrades? What was I gonna buy? Oh, yeah, we're gonna buy this for Vanny Wanny. And we want those.
Hope to see you again.
Alright.
Confirming schedule.
A Rimiferian lampshade. Yeah, knock yourself out, Catcher. An elaborately detailed dress-up doll made to look a little girl. Features enough clothing options to coordinate a limitless number of outfits.
Wonder what this'll go for. Just kidding.
She fucking hates it. Let's, I guess we should actually probably call it here. Because we only got main story and, our side quest. We'll call it here. And next time we will, go see what poppin' with our side quest. Oh yeah, there's the garden. We should go there eventually. Maybe not next video, but maybe video after next. We'll see how long the side quest takes. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.